Hello, this is Mark with the DeFi Degenerate, and I am going to bring you one of the articles from Metaverse. I love this guy's post, and we're going to get right into it. The post says most people hate NFTs, and this is why they're right. You might have noticed a lot of mainstream hostile towards NFTs as a community. We need to show empathy because a lot of the reasons for the negative energy are perfectly valid. Yeah, man, there's a lot of scams going on. People like just stealing, people believing in projects, and uh, creators just running away with most of the people that are believing in them, running with their money. We could get into it. So, as a community, we need to show empathy towards people who hate NFTs. Many of the reasons for the negative energy from the mainstream are perfectly valid. NFTs are a money grab. This is mostly true. The large majority of projects are from individuals or brands using this gold rush era as an opportunity to leverage the audiences they've built into buying into a promise that will never be fulfilled. NFTs are a scam. Can't blame people for thinking this. A high percentage of projects are a straight up scam. So many people get burnt by these, resulting in a deep distrust and hatred of NFTs. And it's one of the things that comes with the game in this territory, with no regulation and all that. NFTs are bad for the environment. Again, somewhat valid, especially concerning uh, proof of work blockchains. This is part of the reason that community is so eager for ETH2 and proof of stake. It will reduce the Ethereum's network's energy consumption by almost 99%. Five, it's a playground for the rich. I can totally understand the sentiment for those on the outside looking in. It can seem like a bunch of obnoxious rich people trading monkey pictures. The intrigue of JPEG selling for millions is most people's introduction to this space. Right click save as JPEGs are worthless. Well, this one is just a fundamental understanding of the technology. But don't be snarky. Many of us had the same response when we first were introduced to the tech. Be receptive of the message, empathize, and then educate. Money laundering. This is absolutely happening, but much, much less than people think. It's also not unique to NFTs. Money laundering is a worldwide issue, and if you think crypto's bad, have you heard of the USD? Please spend 10 minutes reading the Panama and Pandora papers. Ultimately, there needs to be a narrative shift, a focus on underlying technology, and builders who are using it to disrupt industry, unlock creative sovereignty, and empower internet users with governance and ownership of the networks and platforms they participate in. I like this. I can touch on this just because it seems more in my ballpark. Um, when you interact with the networks that you believe in, that you're putting money into, you are rewarded. You have voting rights. You can decide what happens to that network. It is not up to anybody. Your vote counts. Your vote matters, and the network is built upon many people's thoughts and basically where they would like the network to go. And you're rewarded in the form of that native currency and native governance token. And the more you interact with the network, the more you're rewarded. Of course, if you own more of a network, you have more of a pool, but that's another topic. What can we do as a community? Invest in good teams and artists. Reject brands, celebs, and influencers who are only here to make a quick bag. Celebrate innovation, particularly at the smart contract level, and be understanding of the hate, no defensive or snark ridicule. One thing I forgot to add is some of the hate is simply psychology at play. Some people feel left behind or like they're missing out. So, an initial and very human reaction is to reject. Explain to these folks that it's still so early and it's always open and always to be open to new ideas. I like this article. I believe it brings a lot of empathy to the space where people are, they're getting burned. Even for me, you could see certain NFT projects that, like, let's say the biggest NFT account called NFT.com by NFT, that was Mark Cuban's account, just got banned for almost like soliciting scam projects. Um, and he literally got banned. It was like almost like $1.2 million million user account. So it's one of those things that it's real, but we're still really early. And with that being said, I love sharing content like this. If you like stuff like this, please comment, like, and subscribe, and follow for more. It's been great. Bye bye.